All right. Can you guys hear and see me okay? Hello, hello. Hi, dragons. Hi. Lydia says, Violetta, do you know how ecstatic I am to catch the beginning of a live? For the last three, I've only come on around Libra Scorpio. Talk, talk, talk. That's why you gotta have the, if you guys don't want to miss when I go live, just go to my profile and click the little bell button so you guys get notified. You guys will get notified like 30 minutes before I'm about to release something, or 30 minutes before I'm about to go live, so that way you guys will never miss it. Period. 2 coffees later. It's good to see you guys. I hope that you're well. I have on this gorgeous freaking rosehip oil. I was going to Ross to shop for my kids, right? I was just like getting them some little shoes and little tops and stuff like that. And I came across this. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's vitamin C and rosehip oil, and it's by the Eden Feeling. And I'm wearing it now. It feels so good. It smells. So I even put it on the ends of my hair. Like, it feels good. I love it. It gives you that, like, glowy look, you know? Or oily look, depending upon how you look at it, right? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to make these messages too long. I have been having some issues with my throat today, and then I started feeling pressure in my head, and then I started getting paranoid, thinking I have cancer or something, because I have a 6th house stellium, and that's just who I am. So please excuse me if I seem a little slow tonight, or I don't seem up to par, but I wanted to keep my promise and still come on here, because that was my commitment to you guys. So I'm trying to do that more often. All right, I guess I'm going to pull advice messages. Darcy, welcome to the Dragon family. I'm so excited. I wanted to ask you guys a question for members, for the people that pay for a membership here. I have gotten a lot of comments here and there about people asking, where's Bratty? There's actually a huge backstory to Bratty, and it's kind of a traumatic story. It's kind of a little bit of a war story. It's a little bit of a psych story, like, you know, a little psychosis kind of story. I don't know if you guys want to know that, if you guys want to know how that name even came about or how that personality was created, but if you guys want a video on it, let me know. I would put it, I'm not gonna lie, I would only put it for my Dragon members. You know, I don't need the whole world checking it out, but I'm more than happy to put it up there for you guys if that's something that you're interested in, you know, and if not, that's okay too. But I know that some of you guys asked me. I just watched The Run too. What's The Run? Well, Ray, you're not a Dragon member. I'm talking about the people that have a dragon next to their name. What's up, Rick? How are you? I've got 9th house Pluto and Scorpio. I'm always paranoid. Oh. Paranoid about what? Faith? Traveling? Yes, girl, tell your story. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, sorry. I mean, come on, dude. It's only $5. You know, if you really want to see it, you could just pay $5. But that's neither here nor there. Who cares, right? Welcome, guys. Welcome to Violetta Alexis. My name is Violetta Alexis, and I'm a professional tarot reader and studying to become a professional tropical Western astrologer. Tonight, I'll be taking a look at what's going on this week. So what may be transpiring between now and Saturday. Is that the dates I made it for? Yes. Okay. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so it may not resonate for all of you. If you want to get more in depth, you're more than welcome, or get more personal, you're more than welcome to check out my website, violettaalexis.com, and also follow me. Sorry, guys, I'm a little out of it today. And also follow me on my socials. All that information can be found right here. I am taking super chat questions tonight if you don't know how that works. For every $5, it's one question, a 2-card pull. For every $10 or $9.99, it is one question and a 4-card pull. And for every $19.99, it is one question and a 6-card pull. If you want to pay any more than that, then just get a personal reading, okay? Also, keep in mind your P's and Q's, your Q's and P's. I do have my Dragon's Lair bouncer in here. His name is Rick Astor, and he will absolutely 100% kick your ass out if you're disrespecting me or any of the other dragons in the chat. What's up, Chanel? What's up, Jose? It's so good to see you. Shireen, Mercedes. Don't overshare. You don't know anything, but I feel it's necessary. Well, you know, I mean, I think that's part of my journey, is to share my journey. You know, I made a video called God's Favorite on for Dragon members, and you know, it was about setting the example and being made out of an example out of. Well, I haven't really set the example in the best way in my life, but I realized that it was supposed to be because I was supposed to make these mistakes, and I was supposed to be a total idiot, and I was supposed to be absolutely traumatized, so that way I would have a story to tell, because I think that God knew that I would be able to come out of it, because I can damn near survive just about anything and live to tell the tale. Just about. Okay, I'm not overestimating my capabilities, but I am a very resilient person, and I think that maybe not everyone is. And so for people who feel weak or lost, I would like to be that kind of person that helps you through it. You know, I definitely have a lot of stories that you guys could probably relate to, you know, where I have been the villain and I have been the hero, and I've also just been a total, you know, wasteful piece of crap, right? I think we can all say that. And so I'm definitely more than happy to kind of give you guys my story a little bit. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with what's going on for this week. Hello, my boss. I'm so dead. I'm also getting back into acting. I used to work with a private acting coach, and I'm getting back into it again. I really miss it. I'm just anything creative, anything where I can express myself. I love doing that kinds of stuff. Watch all your content. Oh, Joanne. Oh, of course. I totally understand. I know that you're very supportive of me, and I greatly appreciate you having my back, and you know what I'm talking about, too. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see, Aries. King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Emperor in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands in reverse. You definitely don't trust something. You know, there's something that you just don't trust, and you're being super apprehensive to whatever it is, okay? Or maybe there's somebody that doesn't trust you, but I'm not going to focus on that. It seems like maybe there's some kind of masculine figure in your life that seems to be very overbearing, somebody who's trying to control you, etc. I don't feel like you're really having it. For some of you, you're taking a trip, okay? Just, oops, sorry, forgot to put the Aries sign. Some of you guys are actually taking a trip with that Wheel of Fortune and that Eight of Wands, okay? It doesn't mean that you're taking a trip this week, maybe, but for some of you, you could just be planning a trip. You could be like, I hate this, I gotta get out of here. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at that King of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords. Are you, like, avoiding saying something, or are you avoiding, like, telling the truth? The Ten of Wands in reverse. There's something that you want to speak out about, but the thing is that you're trying to avoid it because you feel like you have too much on your plate right now, okay? The Page of Pentacles. What is the Seven of Swords? The Page of Wands. I feel like you're either wanting to message somebody or you're wanting to let something off of your chest to a specific person, but I don't think that you're doing it. Where's this Page of Pentacles going? The Sun in reverse. Okay. The Devil in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, my God. Well, it's interesting because it seems like you're putting in effort into something that you don't actually believe, you know? It's like, let's say that this is about a person, okay? It's like you're keeping your mouth shut for whatever reason, right? You're not saying something that you want to say, even though there's a lot that you want to get off your chest. but you're putting an effort towards it still, even though you doubt it or you lack optimism in the situation. You could feel kind of powerless or paranoid in a situation. It seems like you're keeping quiet to like save face, or you're... Tell me about that Emperor in reverse. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Cups. I mean, the Emperor is technically Aries, so if you're a masculine, this could absolutely be you. Tell me about that. Who's this Emperor in reverse? The Five of Swords in reverse. This may be, if you're involved in like a love situation, this can be somebody that is trying to control you in some way because they feel like they're about to lose out on you. So it's like they're showing up, they're being really sweet, they're being very loving, etc. Maybe somebody that you have unfinished business with, but this is somebody that you didn't get anything from before. You know what I mean? And so for some of you, this person could be, it's like they're showing up in authentic love, but I think that it's more like they're trying to control how it ends or how it doesn't end. Does that make sense? And I feel like you're just kind of being quiet about it. If this is about some kind of creative pursuit, I feel like you doubt yourself a lot. Like it's interesting because if this is about creativity or something that you're pursuing in regards to, I don't know, poetry, music, whatever the case, right? Art. It seems like you have what it takes to make something happen, but it's like you just doubt that you can actually do it. You know? Let's take a look at that Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Swords. The Seven of Cups. The Queen of Wands in reverse. I would be careful. What's that Wheel of Fortune? The Six of Wands. You're like, it's interesting because you're having some kind of blessing coming in for you. It's showing up. It's showing up that it's like coming in, but you're stressed out about it because you don't know if you can trust it. You know, if you're one of those people, so I'm one of those people, I always have like this like impending doom going on in my head because something bad always happens to me, right? It's like how it's been since childhood. Oh my God, I just drooled on myself. Like that moment right there, right? And it seems like you're having an impending doom moment. If you're like, you have this fear of failure. You're afraid you don't see things clearly. You're afraid that you can't believe in your own abilities or something like that. And it's like you're just doing it to yourself because the opportunity is there for this creative thing. But you kind of got your head not even on cloud nine. It's like the opposite of cloud nine. It's like you're creating all of these scenarios in your head and you're freaking yourself out about a situation. What's that Nine of Swords? Are you afraid that you're wasting your time in a situation? The money, sex, energy, whatever it is that you put into something, you're afraid that you're not going to get what you want. But it's really, most of it's in your head, you know? So be careful with your mental health this week. Tell me about that Eight of Wands. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. The Three of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you might be planning a trip, but you're trying to figure out how to like save money. And for some of you, you're turning down an opportunity to travel because there's a lack of funds or you're worried about some kind of financial situation, which is like very frustrating to you. For others of you, you're having a conversation. What's that Eight of Wands? The Fool in reverse. It seems like you're really wanting to jump into something, but it feels like you're stopping yourself because if this is a love situation, it seems like you're afraid to go forward with it because there's like a fear of abandonment, or it's something, it feels very psychological for me. And it seems like you have a lot on your mind, but you're not willing to express it. It's like you're putting in energy and you're putting in effort to something that you don't even believe in anyway. And for some of you, if you're trying to like release some kind of stress or something like that, it feels it feels like that's your way to kind of control your mood in some way. Do you know what I mean? But it's like there's an opportunity here. You're getting some kind of luck. You're getting some kind of something or another, but there's this impending fear that it's just, oh, it's just a waste of time because something as bad is going to happen anyway. You know what I mean? So I would be careful with that. What's that 3 of Wands in reverse? The 2 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're avoiding doing something. There's a crisp, clear opportunity, and it's like because you doubt yourself or because you feel like it'd be reckless, it's like you're just like, no, I'm not going to take it. And it's like, dude, you know, it's the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, so I don't know. I would be cautious. There might be something that's a good opportunity for you, but you may be kind of veering from it because you doubt it or something like that, which I understand. You have the Moon. So I feel like this is kind of telling you to release your fears. You know, the Moon can talk about our fears and not trusting ourselves and feeling emotionally unstable, but it can be about trusting ourselves, you know? I would really be careful, like take care of your emotional needs around this time. Make sure you're doing things that make you feel good, you know, indulge a little bit, you know what I'm saying? All right, thanks, Aries. Okay. Let's look at Taurus for this week. What's going on for Taurus this week? Can you tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements? I am freaking out. Stop freaking out, man. It's a good thing, right? Last shuffle. Rick, thank you for being here again. What's up, FG? Good to see you. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yikes. This could be somebody you're dealing with. If you're a feminine, this may be a masculine's read. Okay. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in the upright. You know, I'm obviously going to have to clarify. The King of Pentacles in reverse can mean a few things. It can represent somebody who's being super stubborn. It can represent somebody who's not providing like they should. It can represent somebody who's a user, you know, to get out of a bad financial situation or to get out of a crappy situation that they feel like they can't handle by themselves. There's a feminine here who's like very sexy, very outspoken. I don't know. Let's see. Tell me about that King of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands. The King of Cups. Could be a same-sex thing going on. The Fool in reverse. What's the Fool in reverse? The 5 of Swords in reverse. God, what is up with this? What is up with, like, people being afraid that they're going to lose out on something or lose out on someone, you know? That's what that looks like to me. It looks like there is a masculine that is very concerned. They may end up doing something like reckless, something out of the blue, like, I don't know, show up at somebody's door, or I don't know. It's like, it's something like that, but it's like there's genuine love with that King of Cups. Like there's genuine love, but on the other hand, they're also showing up as the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like there's something more to the story. Can you tell me about that King of Pentacles in reverse? The Death in reverse. Yes, somebody doesn't want to let somebody else go. For others of you, if this is you, there may be some kind of like financial situation that you're not really able to handle. It could be like past debts or something like that. I would be careful of like trying to distract yourselves by like going out and not wanting to even look at it, you know, like wanting to go spend your money, you know, at the bar or something, and then not wanting to look at your bank account the next day. You know what I mean? So I would definitely be cautious about that. Give me one more for that Fool in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Yikes. I feel like somebody, if this is about love specifically, I feel like somebody's not really taking to this because they are suspicious of another person. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, I said, what did I say? Be careful, like, going out, you know, trying to get rid of your problems by, like, drinking and smoking, or, you know, just like, oh, I'm just not going to look at my bank account so it's not there. It's like those kids that are like, if I close my eyes, nobody can see me. You know, it's like, well, you know, that's not really how it works. The Two of Wands. The Knight of Swords in reverse. It doesn't really feel, it feels like you're trying to make a plan, but you're kind of, you don't know what the plan is. It's like, okay, I know that I have to make a plan. I can't just sit here and enjoy these drinks or sit here and fuck around at the spa or whatever it is. It's like you're realizing you need to make some kind of plan. Now, it seems like you're pretty, how do I say, content. You're pretty content with where you are. Because if it's not about a financial situation, then there's just a masculine here who's like doing something ridiculous to get with someone else. What's that Knight of Swords? Eight of Cups. Somebody's trying to decide if they should walk away from something. Walk away from what? Ace of Cups in reverse, a love offer. Or offering their love to somebody else. Because somebody's in this headspace of like, I'm content with where I'm at. I don't need to... Whatever this is just stresses me out anyway. There's Taurus, stressed out. So Taurus, if this is you, you may be a little stressed out because you feel like you're content on your own. And there may be somebody trying to like... come for you, I guess you could say. Not in a bad way. Ten of Wands in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The Two of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Oh, man. Okay. I do see love here. So for the feminine specifically, it seems like there's a feminine here who just feels like they can't handle something anymore. They're kind of starting to feel powerless in a situation, or they've been felt powerless in a situation, and now they're getting to this point. This feminine is getting to this point where they're like, okay, I love you, I love this, I loved this at one point, but there's no success. You know, and I don't like feeling like my power is stripped away from me. That's what it looks like. Or I know that this is toxic. I can't deal with this right now, etc. Seems like it's mutual love. Queen of Wands. Nine of Swords. The Moon in reverse. The Judgment. What's the Judgment? The Six of Pentacles. What's the Moon? The Justice. Peacekeeper Tarot, thank you so much for the super chat question. Well, the Queen of Wands is in the upright, so I don't think it's the Queen of Wands that's stressed out. I feel like it's... So I feel like there's somebody here who's stressed out about this feminine energy, and they're fearing that they can't make something right with the feminine. And it seems like, I hate to be like, oh, reconciliation, whatever, but it seems like there could be a possibility of some kind of reconciliation because there's somebody who's sweating this queen person. Why? Page of Wands in reverse. This person lacks confidence. Is it you? I don't know. It's like a masculine lacks confidence around this feminine energy for some reason. Advice, Libra. So Libra is about balance, relationships, harmony, being considerate, being fair. So I don't know. Somebody, basically, I don't know who it's for, but somebody needs to play fair, basically. And somebody may need to make something right with another person and balance something out, because it feels like the scales are a little tipped for some reason right now. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do the spread like I used to do them. I don't like the way I've done it this evening. It's making me confused. Use this deck. Let's look at Gemini. What's up, Carmen? Oh, whoops. Hold on, sorry, I have to type something to get that out of the way. Okay. All right. What's going on for Gemini this week? What's going on for Geminis this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. Just ignore it, okay? Just ignore it, please. Last shuffle for Geminis. Hangman for the energy. First half of the week is Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. Second half of the week is the Hierophant. So let's take a look at that Hangman in reverse. The Moon in reverse. That card's coming out a lot. Moon energy. We're about to have a new moon. The Emperor. Damn, Gemini. Come on. Every single sign has showed up as a masculine. What's the Hangman in reverse? The Four of Swords. Okay, I actually love this, Gemini. You're really taking control of your life. Like, even when you're doubting yourself, even like this week, even though there may be some things that you doubt or you're not super optimistic, there may be some things that you're fearing. For some of you, you're looking at it from a different perspective, right? It's like, whatever it is that you're worried about, whatever it is that you feel like you can't trust, etc. It's like you're for some reason, or you're doing something where you're able to look at it from a different perspective, where you're able to derive some kind of strength from that worry. Does that make sense? Like, if I were to give you an example, so for instance, back in 2017, I worked with a private acting coach, right? And I wanted to do it because I love it, but I also had a fear of speaking out loud, like reading something, speaking out loud. I've just Chiron and Gemini, right? But what I did, because it was an emotional monologue, what I did is I used that anxiety in my favor as I was being recorded doing this monologue, and I was able to make myself cry through the anxiety. Do you know what I'm saying? Which ended up, I ended up giving a great performance because I used my pain or my wounds as a power. So I was able to perceive it differently. You're doing something similar. And what you're doing is you're taking charge of your life, even though there may be some doubts or a lack of optimism, and you're doing so. Yeah, you know who you are, I feel like a lot of you are in healing mode, or you've done a lot of work on yourself. Even when you doubted yourself. I love this reading so much. So let's see that Queen of Cups in reverse. The Temperance. The Two of Wands. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Chanel, thank you so much for that super chat question. The Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands. Why is the Ten of Cups in reverse? The Nine of Cups in reverse. There could be a family situation specifically, where if there's let me just put it like this. There's a feminine energy here who's really not very trusting of like a family or relationship dynamic specifically. Why is that? The Eight of Swords, because something could have happened with a jail issue, but for others of you, this person has felt bullied either in a relationship or in some kind of family dynamic. But the thing is that this feminine is kind of making peace with it. Whoever this feminine is making peace with it and is kind of making this plan where they're like, okay, well, I can't really deal with this right now, or I'm clearly not getting what it is that I need out of a situation. So it's like this feminine energy is making peace with something. So if you're this feminine, I feel like whatever relationship or family issue that you've kind of had, I feel like if there was an issue, you're making peace with it. It may have caused you some kind of trauma or some kind of emotional issue or crying or who knows, whatever it is, and even kept you stuck for a while. But you're getting to this point where you're able to move forward. A lot of you are getting very inspired by the people that you're hanging out with. You have the Hierophant here for the end of the week. Hey, Complexity. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay. What's that Page of Wands in reverse? The Three of Cups. And there you are. For some of you, you're really looking to spirituality or religion, or, you know, kind of reprogramming yourself in regards to your morals or your values. Or for some of you, you're actually like educating yourself on something, okay? Or you could be listening to some kind of like spirituality podcast, or you could be finding new ways to be creative. For some of you, if you have like a negative Nancy, so to speak, in your friend group or somebody that you hang out with, like somebody who, like, don't listen to this person, because it feels like you're starting something, or you're learning something, or you're creating something, or practicing something, and you could have like a naysayer. As long as you're doing something positive for yourself, yeah, somebody's like trying to stop you or something. This could be like, you know, this could be something as petty as like a jealous girlfriend, right? Like a homegirl or a guy, right? You could be like, oh my God, so I'm totally gonna dye my hair blonde and get extensions and like, I don't know, get a really good tan. And they could be like, no, you should totally like shave your head bald and like, you know, I don't know, pierce your chin with a spike through it, you know, to like secretly try to sabotage you. You know, I'm not saying it's about looks, but be careful. I would be careful of that person. You have yin. So this is also kind of like moon energy. So this is coming out a lot, like this moon kind of energy. This is about trusting yourself, listening to yourself. This is also about spirituality. And this is about not really chasing anything, but understanding that what you want will come to you. It doesn't mean don't put in an effort, but this is more like creating from your own space, not chasing anything, not worrying, you know, just understanding that something will be for you. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Let's move on to Cancer. What's going on for Cancers this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. What's up, Katie? You have PayPal. I don't take super chat questions through PayPal though, because when I'm doing super chat questions, I just don't remember and I just breeze right through it because it's in the YouTube app. So I'm so sorry. I do have something in the link in my bio on my Instagram where you can request super chat questions like while I'm not live, okay? And then I send you a little thing to your inbox. FG, thank you so much for the super chat questions. I greatly appreciate that. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a stickler, but I don't want to get to a point where somebody gets mad at me because I forget, you know? But thank you. All right, let's see, Cancer. The High Priestess in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Okay. Tell me about the High Priestess. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? The Six of Swords. What's the High Priestess in reverse? Oh man. Okay. So, you know, Cancer, I'm not going to lie. I mean, you seem pretty down this week. You know, you seem down. You feel like you can't trust yourself. You feel alone. You know, I'm not going to lie. It's a very sad reading. It's like you feel alone. You can't trust yourself. You feel like there's something that you can't handle. You may be in a mood, especially if you feel like you have to move on from something. Queen of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords. There may be like jealousy or anger or something, but it feels like it's imploding with that Five of Wands in reverse. It doesn't feel like you are taking it out on anyone. It feels like you are imploding. Like it's happening inside of you. Like you're not taking it out on people. Yes, it can represent secrets, but I'm not really getting that. Okay, yeah, maybe, but it's clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know. I'm intuitively I'm getting more of a psychological, sad like energy. I would be careful of getting stuck in that like perfectionist, you know, beating yourself up and feeling like you're not good enough, or, you know, just being really mean to yourself. Just be really careful about that this week, okay? What's going on? The Hangman in reverse? You feel like nothing's moving forward, or you feel like you don't have perspective? It's like giving me depression. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're doomed, okay? It's just 1 week. What's up, Garden Gal? Tell me about that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Death in reverse, okay. That Death in reverse, King of Swords. There could be some internal clarity coming in about a past situation. It could be about a failed relationship, failed business, you know, or you feel like something that you really wanted, something that you've been holding on to, something that failed. It feels like holding on to something that failed, you know, and maybe holding on to it because you feel like you don't have clarity because this Hangman in reverse popped out. So it's like this lack of perspective, which may be putting you in this like fucked up emotional situation where you feel like you can't really get out of your emotions. What's that Eight of Swords? You're not sure if you should reach out to somebody. You don't have perspective on something. You feel like you can't see something for what it is, and you don't trust yourself enough. But I feel like for some of you, you're purposely doubting your intuition because you don't want to let something go. Does that make sense? So it's like, even though maybe you know, like, intuitively that something is not healthy or something is not good for you, it's like, no, 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 shush, you know, because it's like you don't want to let go of something. Six of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. 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 Can you tell me about that, lovers? The Devil. Okay. How does this happen, though? Like, what changes? The Nine of Cups? So I don't know who's doing this, right? So there's this like feeling of confusion, this feeling of failure, kind of being like down and out by the end of the week, and then somebody just being like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking go for it anyway. You know, the Fool, the Nine of Cups. This is everything that I want. I'm gonna freaking do it. Now, it doesn't have to be love, okay? But the Lovers is showing up with the Devil, so you could be having sex with somebody by the end of the week. All right, just putting that out there. For others of you, this is a very big, important decision to finally let go of something that has kept you almost captured, is what it might feel like, or kept you in, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer's basement, right? Psychologically or emotionally speaking. And you could be finally like making this huge decision to be good with you and who you are and content with what you have and where you're at, and like being content by yourself. Speaking of Jeffrey Dahmer, we got Pluto for your advice. So this is about something. Pluto demands change or die. Period. Change it, evolve it, or I'm taking it away. So, what do you want them to evolve? The King of Pentacles. Being secure. If you're a male, it may be wanting you to be more of a provider or more generous or, you know, kind, loving, being there. You know, the King of Pentacles is there. It's like, no matter what you need, I got you. You know, I love the King of Pentacles. Ugh, he's the sexiest king in my opinion, although I love the King of Cups too. Fuck, right? Anyway, so but this is like, if you're a masculine, maybe asking you to be more of a protector, a provider, you know, being that person. For others of you, if you're a feminine, it's asking you to be your own man. Okay. You know, get it together. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's a job, maybe you need to like step it up in your job, or maybe you need to step it up in your taste of men or women. You know, it could be something like that as well. Okay. And even if you're a man, this could be asking you to like step it up in regards to business, work, etc. All right. All right, let's do Leo. All right, come through, Leo. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to make these as fast as possible because I am just not feeling good today. All right, what can you tell me for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Leo for this week. What's going on for Leo this week? Not Dahmer. What's going on for Leo this week? Last shuffle. Protect and serve. Sir. We thank you for your service. What's up, Delta? Good to see ya. Okay, Ace of Cups. Judgment in reverse. The Star in reverse. Okay, well, let's just... Tell me about that Ace of Cups, shall we? That Moon in reverse is just taking no prisoners, honey. Asking no questions. The Hermit, okay. For some of you, you could be in a very, like, creative space. That Queen of Cups in reverse is coming out, too. Why is the Queen in reverse? The Four of Wands in reverse. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like you're kind of like, fuck off. You know? It feels like you're kind of like, fuck off. Like, you may be going through some emotional issues right now that's not really making you want to kind of come out of your hidey hole. It seems like you're more so introverted this week a little bit, right? Not Leo, right? You could be in a very creative space as well, you know? For some of you, if you're going through like a dark night of the soul kind of energy, or you're kind of going through it or whatever, I think that for some of you, you may end up creating something. Like you may, I don't know, maybe you're going to write, maybe you're going to paint, maybe you're going to draw, maybe you're going to play the piano, or I don't know. There's something that you're doing. Tell me about that Ace of Cups. Yeah, I told you, you're going to be working on something. You know, maybe you're going to start a new project. Maybe you're going to start, I don't know, a new workout routine. That it doesn't really feel like that, though. It feels like you're doing something like inside the home, because it's like we have that moon in reverse. Tell me about that moon in reverse. The Lovers. Whew. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're kind of harboring, or you've been harboring, that are coming out this week. But it feels like it's coming through like a creative space. Like you're doing something, even if you're like a tarot reader, right? You're like, sometimes tarot reading can be very healing for me, you know? You know, maybe, you know, it could be anything. It's something that you're working on. It's bringing you more confidence, because there was some kind of missed opportunity that you thought was going to work out, and it didn't. And you're like, all right, that's cool. Like, I'm going to figure out a way to, like, find myself again and fix my trust issues, or take a look at them, etc. But I don't think you're going out this week or anything. You know, you're definitely connecting with your higher self, which I love. Tell me about that Judgment in reverse. Ooh. Ace of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. I heard, how did I not see that? Five of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups in reverse. Well, for some of you, if you feel like you got played in a situation or something like that, I think that a lot of you are like starting anew. Like you're allowing it to inspire you. Whatever disconnect that you felt like you've had with maybe another person, or with yourself even, whatever it is, maybe if it is a dark night of the soul, you're starting to realize like maybe where you faltered in some way. You're maybe starting to realize that you should have fought harder for something, or that you should have had a little bit more grit in regards to the things that you've wanted to accomplish, or in regards to relationships or whatever it is, because I think that a lot of you maybe have misjudged someone, or misjudged yourself, which caused you to lack clarity and maybe make some wrong decisions. I'm not saying you did anything to anyone, even if it's like, if it is a person, right, or a boss. Like, you knew a boss was gypping you, but it's like you didn't want to, well, I really need this job, and it's like, you know, you stuck around, or whatever it is. And so now I think that you're getting to this point where maybe some of you are playing it smarter. Tell me about that Seven of Swords in reverse. You know, what it really comes down to, even if it's a boss, if it's friends, if it's, you know, a lover, whatever it is, if your morals and your values don't align with somebody, it's probably not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're having like a come to Jesus moment a little bit. So it's good though. You're in a creative space. So I like that. Tell me about that Star. The King of Cups. The Star in reverse and the King of Cups. Speaking of the King of Cups. We got a King and a Queen of Cups here, but the Queen is in reverse. She doesn't seem very happy. That's what's up, Kismet. Good for you. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. Why the Four of Swords in reverse? The Three of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Cups, okay. What's that Page of Pentacles in reverse? If you are a feminine, there's somebody here who may be in love with you, but they're starting to lose hope because you guys haven't healed a situation, and so they're not really putting in an effort, because even though they're in love with you, they feel like you guys have not healed the situation, or maybe you're not over something, and so they're not really putting in the effort because they feel like they just can't handle rejection right now, or they can't really handle, they have too much going on, they have too much on their plate anyway. This may be somebody who's waiting on you. Hangman in reverse and the Three of Wands. They're not really doing anything. What do they want? What do they want with Leo? The Eight of Cups, they want you to come back, maybe? Six of Cups, they're thinking about you. I don't know. If it's not about love, although I'm not going to lie, it kind of feels like it is. But if it's not, for some of you, you're seeking out therapy. And if you are the masculine, I mean, it's the same, just flipped. Like, it seems like you may be in love with somebody, but you're starting to lack hope because they've walked away, and you feel like you can't put in an effort towards it because the situation isn't healed and, like, it's going nowhere, basically. Sextile, there's an opportunity. Positive opportunity, or there will be this week, for what? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Either a business, a job, or a relationship that failed. There's going to be an opportunity to heal it, maybe. Or for it to evolve or change or die, you know. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like something good could come out of it, you know, whatever it is. So, I don't know. All right, let's move on to Virgo. I'm going to use this card. I love this deck. I'm going to use this deck. Actually, you guys, let me go ahead and get some water really quick. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, let's do this. Come on, Virgos. Happy birthday. All right, what's going on for Virgos this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. By the way, don't get used to this, okay? I'm not going to be going live on Sundays. This was just a might as well kind of thing, okay? Just letting you know. I'm going to be doing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at noon is what I've decided. Maybe Fridays. Well, that might be too much. All right, what's going on? Show me Virgos. Last shuffle. Hi, Bernadette. That's a hell of a name. Damn, that moon in reverse has come out for like every sign, and it's in a different deck even. Good God. Keeping me up on weeknights. Just put me on your big screen. Okay. I tried it. I fucking tried it. Mercury retrograde, guys. That's what I'm going to go with. Just put me on your big screen and fall asleep to my voice, right? Moon in reverse, Four of Cups. Five of Wands. God, this energy is gross. All right, so tell me about that moon in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the upright. King of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse. Ooh. What's the Three of Cups in reverse? The Queen of Swords. Ooh, you could get some tea about somebody. Virgo, what's that moon? Moon in reverse, Six of Cups. Oh, I see. Okay. Why the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? It feels like there's some kind of drama, okay? For some of you, it could be at a workplace. I'm just going to speak in general terms. It could be with the lover, okay? Whatever it may be. I think that a lot of you are thinking pretty negatively about a specific individual, whether that's a coworker, whether that's a person in your family, whatever it may be. And it may be because something comes out about this person, okay? Or maybe they tell a secret of yours. It's something like this. And it feels like it's creating a rift of some sort. But I feel like there's some uncertainty. Like, I'm not really sure if you can believe what you're hearing necessarily. It looks to me like you're kind of like, I can't waste my time with this shit right now. You know? Because it seems like, I mean, this is you, you know? It seems like you're creating something else or you're manifesting something else. You're like, dude, I can't waste my time on this. It looks to me like you may be healing a situation with a coworker, or you may be healing a situation with another person, but it doesn't feel lovey-dovey. Like, even if it is somebody that you had a relationship with or a connection with of some sort, it seems like you're just being nice. Does that make sense? Like, you're just being nice just to be nice, getting on the same page, so to speak. But I don't feel like you're... Because it seems like there's somebody who may just be kind of blowing smoke up your ass, you know? Like, telling you the things that you want to hear. Like, even if it's a coworker, right? Like, oh, you know, like, I'm really sorry that I said that stuff, but, you know, like, oh, I still think that you're the best at work. Like, I still think that you should be manager, you know, or whatever it is. And you're like, all right, dude, you know, Queen of Swords, a magician. I don't really have time for this. Nobody cares, right? Four of Cups. Show you what that looks like. Carpe Diem, thank you so much for the super chat question. Tell me about that Four of Cups. No, I'm the Queen of Cups in reverse again. I'm not doing it. It didn't fall on the table. I'm not taking it. The Tower in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse, my god. Why is the Empress in reverse? Page of Pentacles. It feels like you're getting an offer, but you're not happy about it. Because the offer that you're getting, you're kind of like, wow, that kind of makes me feel like shit. Like, that's what you think I'm worth? You know, even if it's like a raise, like you're trying to get a raise. They're like, all right, we can give you a 2-cent raise, you know, and you're like, you know, or if it's like a love partner or something like that, it really feels like you are almost insulted by something. And you're kind of getting to this point where I would say be careful of like getting into old patterns of trying to prove yourself, because there could be somebody who's kind of like trying to maybe like manipulate you. You know, I had somebody before that I had like told them, I had like said, you know what? No, I'm not going to bring up that example. I'm not going to do that. But it feels like somebody's, let me put it like this. It feels like somebody's trying to hit you with some reverse psychology. Where they're trying to like for instance, if you say, let's say like you want to be with somebody, right? If it's love, and then the person is like, okay, well, you know, and you're telling them, I don't really think I want to be with, I don't think I really want to be in a relationship. But they're like, okay, well, bye. You know, like, well, I think that you're right. And then like, but they're trying to play, like they're trying to like call your bluff or like play on your insecurities is what it feels like to me. Courtney Renee, thank you so much for the super chat question. 5 of Wands. Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody's hitting you with like a shit offer and you're like, oh my God, are you kidding me? What is that? You know? Like it's like somebody purposely trying to make you feel like this is what you're worth. Like this is as if somebody's taking you out to dinner and they take you to a McDonald's. Right? But it's just a psychology trick, right? It's just making them make you think that that's what they think you're worth. You know? And like, you're really not having it? It's like a, you know? You're really not having it. You're getting into like this bad bitch or badass dude like energy. And I just don't think you're all about it. I think somebody tried to like assume something about you, you know? Like, oh, I bet if I do this, I'm gonna, you know. So you're getting out of your Empress in reverse and you're getting into the Queen of Wands energy. Ma'am. It's not gonna happen. Advice is cardinal. Run that shit, you know? Cardinal energy. That's Aries, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer. This is about like instigating something, being brave enough to speak out for yourself or to, you know, ditch the loser. Ma'am, I'm not into it. I'm going to tell you right now. Sorry, cat is trying to eat plastic bags. So give me a second, please. I don't think so, buddy. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Love ya. Bye. All right, Virgo. Thanks. Cassie, thank you so much for the super chat question. All right, Libras. All right, let's do this. Quick reads. I don't want to be on all night. All right, come on, Libras. What's going on for Libras this week? Ma'am. What's going on for Libras this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Mine took me to dinner to tell me she was seeing someone else and wants me still in her life. I'd be damned. Like, bitch, your ego is so big. You had to pretend like you were taking me out on a date just to, like, crush my dreams. Fuck out of here. What's up, fire-breathing dove? Y'all go check out her channel, please. She's absolutely wonderful and a gorgeous, beautiful person. Please go check her out. I love her. High Priestess in reverse. 3 of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay. What's the High Priestess? Oh, shit, the Empress. Okay, come through, Libra, showing up. I feel like you're letting something fly. The Hierophants, heavy Taurus energy. The Knight of Pentacles, lots of Earth. You're not... What's the High Priestess in reverse? The 9 of Swords in reverse. I think you're getting out of your head and you're listening to your intuition, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to explore your potential, because it seems like you feel as though you got gypped in with something, or you felt like you didn't get what you wanted in a situation, and so you were kind of just like going with it, like, okay, well, I'm not really gonna say anything about this, or I'm not going to address it, or I'm just gonna go with the flow of it. But now what you're doing is you're exploring your potential in some kind of situation. And for some of you, I'd be careful of getting pregnant this week or getting someone pregnant, okay? But this to me looks like a feminine energy. And so it seems like you're looking good, feeling good, you're smelling good, you're maybe creating something very important to you. I feel like a lot of you are doing very financially well. A lot of you are practicing your spiritual practices at home, or maybe you're studying something. It feels like you're slowly but surely winning, I want to say. Like, slow and steady wins the race. You're actively working on something that's important to you. You're taking your time. Tell me about that, Empress. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're open to all the possibilities, bitch. You have a lot of options this week. I don't know what that's in regards to. It could be in regards to work or your talents, gifts, skills, abilities, you know. There's something that you're creating. Tell me about the Hierophant. It's something that you've wanted in the past, and what you're doing is you're creating it for yourself. Love that. The Three of Pentacles. It feels like you're grounding something. Where maybe you looked at a dream and you were just kind of, it was like child's play. You weren't really like taking it there. It feels like you're grounding something in reality. What's that? Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Hermit in reverse. Okay. This just feels like something that you thought of before that you're very inspired to do. It feels like you're collaborating with a team of people or another person. It's like you're, you know, bouncing ideas off of one another. This is something that you've thought about for a long time. It's like something that you're kind of repeating, and there's a lot of hope. Like, this is like a dream, you know, and you're figuring out how to get there. And I feel like you have somebody that's on your side that's trying to help you get there, because you don't want to end up in this situation again. Yeah, you're coming up with a plan. You're coming up with a plan to accomplish something. It could be something with writing. It could be something with like a podcast or something on social media. Okay, that's not for all of you, but for some of you. Or it could be something in regards to like you're working with a group of people. The star is Aquarius, which can talk about groups, communities that we're a part of, like-minded people. It feels like you have people that you're bouncing ideas off of. Now, what I love is that we have the Empress in your energy, and then we have the Emperor here. Tell me about that Emperor. What's going on here? The Knight of Swords in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse. It feels like somebody doesn't want to tick you off. What's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? The Eight of Cups. There's could be somebody walking away. Why? The Knight of Wands. Why the Knight of Swords in reverse? The Two of Swords. There could be somebody that feels like you're avoiding them. There's the Moon in reverse again. This person could have wronged you possibly, or you could have wronged them. Keep that in mind. But it feels like they're attempting to detach from the situation because they feel like you're avoiding conversation with them. But this is somebody that's like very well suited for you. They could be like, okay, well, I'm just going to drop it and like go be passionate about someone or something else, you know? Even though this, to me, looks like it's somebody that's very well suited for you. What does this person want with Libra? Oh, thank you so much, Mojo. Six of Wands, they want success. They want your attention. They want to shower you with attention. Ugh. If you and this person had an ending, they may want a new beginning. For some of you, there's just a boss here who trusts your judgment in something. Or somebody you're collaborating with. That you may work very well together with, that just trusts your judgment in something, is like walking away while you do the work. So Earth, this is about you grounding something, like I said before. I feel like it's just telling you to take your idea or whatever it is and ground it in reality. So it's not bad. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Scorpio. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to just make these kind of short. Hope you don't mind. All right, let's see. What's going on for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements? All right, what's going on for Scorpio? Drive-by readings, hello. All right, what's going on for Scorpios this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you, Stacy. The Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Hermit in reverse. Okay, tell me about that Knight of Swords. Six of Cups. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Fool. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? So I'm going to be honest with you. For some of you, there's someone that you really love that you may have betrayed. You know, I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay, flip it if you need to. Okay, but it seems like for some of you, there's somebody here that you really care about. And you're kind of you're rushing in to be honest. It's like you're giving in to some kind of confession. What's this confession around? Three of Pentacles in reverse could be around a third party or why you guys can't get on the same page. And it feels like you're trying to, like, even if, like, they also did something, it's like you're willing to, like, say, fuck it, I forgive all of it, I don't care. You know, I love you, whatever. For others of you, you may be defending a child of some sort and trying to play it smart when it comes to maybe co-parenting for some of you. But for others of you, if you did betray somebody, okay, reverse it if you need to, you could have screwed somebody over, okay, in some way. What's that Knight of Swords? The Nine of Cups. This is someone you want, you know. For others of you, it's a childhood dream that you really wanted, and you're not even thinking twice. It's like you know, you're like, I'm doing this. I don't need anybody else. I'm just gonna fucking do it, you know. Some of you are like quitting a job and like going and following your dreams or something like that, all right? Or screwing off your responsibilities. I'm not advising that. I'm just saying for some of you. You have the Hierophant. Damn, the Ten of Pentacles. Whew, some of y'all are getting married. Some of y'all are proposing, or getting married, or getting proposed to. Okay, for some of y'all. The Justice. Whoa, some of y'all are getting married. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Listen, some of y'all are getting married. Okay, or you're going to meet the person you're going to get married to. Okay, or some of you, you're the one that's proposing because you're the one that's rushing in to get what you want because you feel like someone checks off all the boxes. This is like a textbook tarot, like marriage or strong commitment card. You're like, it looks like you're going all in. You don't have a lot of hope, but there's three aces here. And the Lovers, damn. Some of y'all are like rushing in because you made a mistake and you're being honest about something. Wow. Some of you are creating a spiritual business, okay? Or some of you are just educating yourself to grow some kind of business for some of you. You know, balancing the finances, figuring out what kind of stuff you need in order to begin this, right? It's like it feels like a new start with something or someone. It's beautiful energy, I'm not gonna lie. This is the prettiest energy I've seen like all fucking week. Honestly. Could be like a higher level of commitment or something. I mean, it's beautiful energy. Tell me about that Hermit in reverse. The Two of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. How's that Queen of Pentacles feeling? Two of Cups in reverse. There's a feminine energy here who's feeling quite disconnected. this feminine energy isn't really feeling it. It feels like this feminine energy is kind of feeling like, I've gone through too much. I've worked too hard. They're definitely putting something off. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Like, this person's doing their own thing. What's that? Two of Swords. The Queen. Yeah, they're triggered by your ass. I don't know what you did. Five of Cups. They're triggered by your ass. Something in the past. Feels like they're not happy with you. You know? Like, they don't seem too happy with you. It seems like they just want to do their own thing. Let me see. What does this person want with Scorpio? No. You know. No. I just heard you should have been a man when I told you to the first time. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I heard you should have been a man when I told your ass to the first time. That's what I heard. This person feels like they know too much about you. If you're the masculine, which I feel like you are, I don't know. Ugh. Aquarius for the advice. This is like needing to think out of the box and like do something different, like progressive thinking, doing something different. I'm feeling like maybe something happens around this Venus square Uranus, on the 29th during that full moon in Aries, I think it is. Maybe something around there. But it's like, listen, bro, you know, maybe needing to start out as friends or something. I feel like you could luck out, though. Like, just be original is what I want to say. Like, be authentic and be original. Like, don't show up as somebody else. You know what I mean? I don't know. That was beautiful energy, though. All right, let's see. All right. Sagittarius. Anna, good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat question. Jesus, help me. All right, let's see. Mused, thank you, or mused, I'm not really sure. What's going on for Sagittarius this week? Good night, Kismet. Love ya. Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, God. The Empress in reverse. Could be some child, mother issues. Three of Swords in reverse. All right, Saggy, let's look. Nine of Cups in reverse. All I'm seeing, King of Swords. All right, so this person's showing up as a masculine. All right, so if you're a feminine Sagittarius, Nine of Pentacles. Well, it feels like, you know, first of all, you're showing up as a masculine. So, all right, you can still be a woman and be masculine. But it feels like you feel as though you're not really getting the attention that you deserve in a situation, which is kind of fucking with your confidence a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And at first you feel a little victimized. You feel a little sad. You're like, okay, well, this sucks. You definitely feel like you're not getting what it is that you want. You may be kind of feeling in victim mode until you kind of cut the shit. Excuse my French. You know, you kind of cut the shit and you're like, you know what? F this, you know. You're focusing on you. You're like, I'm going to focus on my finances. I'm going to focus on looking good, feeling good, smelling good. I didn't get what I wanted in this situation. It kind of hurt my ego a little bit, you know. But it's making you look at yourself. It's making you look at yourself. The reason why we go through things where it punctures our ego or hurts our ego is because there's an evolutionary process that's taking place. The more we get our ego shattered, the higher we vibe, and that is just a fact. You know, I love you too, Perky. Good to see you. So you have the Empress in reverse. Tell me about that. 3 of Wands. 6 of Cups in reverse. This could be like a baby's mom or a baby's father. Why the 6 of Cups in reverse? The 5 of Swords. This person is very upset about something in the past, and they're kind of holding a grudge a little bit, and they're trying to figure out what to do about it. It seems like, especially if some kind of like mind games were played in the past or something like this person may be holding something against you. Whether you actually did that or not, I don't know. But it's like they're still invested, like they're still here. And they're kind of feeling like maybe they compromised too much, or they feel like they overdid it in a situation, this feminine energy. Doesn't have to be a baby's mom or a baby's dad. It could quite literally be a mother, okay? What's that? Empress in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There could be like a mother figure or a baby's mom, or somebody who's feeling left out, somebody who's trying to reconcile, somebody who is trying to like still be there, but it feels like they're kind of overbearing, or their self-worth and their self-value is being tested in some way, and they could be kind of like waiting on something to happen, but they're not really doing anything. They're just kind of 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles is like, I'm just kind of waiting there. What are they waiting on? Ooh, they feel like you use them. They may feel like you're with somebody else, or that you use them for money or something. What does this person want from, for some of you, they want child support, okay, or something like that. Sorry, I know this is super specific. What does this person want with Sag? Last shuffle. The 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh, if there's a third party, they want to know about a third party, or they're curious about one. 3 of Swords in reverse. Or there could be some kind of drama that they're like waiting for it to blow over. Ugh. 3 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, it's something about like child support or something. The Devil and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody may want money from somebody else. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, super specific. Sorry. What's that 7 of Swords? The Page of Wands. Could be around children. You know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, this looks like something financial. It feels like somebody owes somebody else something. Is basically what this looks like. Somebody's definitely trying to take the power in the situation, though. Like, and I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's another person. I don't know. This feels like a Jerry Springer episode, or like, something like Maury. You know what I'm saying? Neptune. Not everything is as it seems. Neptune can absolutely talk about like the higher octave of love. It can talk about sacrifice. It can also talk about illusion. Just give me a clarifier on that Neptune energy. Careful of somebody going to jail, okay? I'm not saying this up. Pay your stuff, right? I'm just playing, but yeah, a feminine energy is pissed. There's a feminine energy who's not happy here. S, thank you so much for the super chat question. There's some kind of ego death is what it feels like. But it's going to get, if that's you, it's going to get you unstuck, okay? There may be this sense where somebody's feeling like they're stuck in a situation, or they don't know what the right decision is. For some of you, there's somebody playing dumb. Okay. Like, it's making me feel like somebody thinks that they're stuck, but you're not really as stuck as you think. You have options available to you. I just think that you don't like the options. Or somebody does. I don't know. Anyway, bye. Okay. All right, Capricorns. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I had a dream about somebody that I used to date, we had Uranus conjunct exact. Their Neptune was conjunct my Uranus, right? In the 8th house. And I was like I would study astrology on my own time, and so I looked it up, right? Like I was kind of studying that. And that night I had a dream about an alien that crashed on Neptune. And they had like a sword in their hand, and they kept like fighting through the fog. And it was a dream that, like, because Uranus is Aquarius, right? And Aquarius is like the alien, and I think it was a dream about Uranus conjunct Neptune. It was so weird. It was so weird. It was like this alien was like cutting through this fog, and like they couldn't really see where they were exactly. Like it was like mirages and shit. It was weird. I don't know if I was the alien or what, but it was super weird. All right, let's see. What's going on for Capricorns this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. I also had a dream about one of my exes, one of my Virgo exes randomly. Yeah, it was really cool though. It was really cool. It was a cool ass dream. Last shuffle. Show me Capricorns. Eight of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups. What's that Eight of Cups? Ace of Pentacles. The Judgment. Queen of Swords in reverse. So this person, you're showing up as the feminine. Perky, thank you so much for the two. Wow. So, you know, Capricorn, you're showing up as the feminine here. And it looks to me like you are returning to something to claim an opportunity that you may have left in the past. To reclaim an opportunity that you have left in the past, but for some reason you seem upset about it. Why? Ace of Swords, because you know the truth. One more. Yeah, Seven of Cups in reverse. You know the truth, but so then why are they returning to this? Ten of Pentacles, because of money, or because you want to be with somebody? You feel like they're your end all be all. They're your kryptonite. For some of you, you're returning to an old job, okay? Or an opportunity from the past is coming back to you. Or maybe it's just that you're not telling anybody about it. It seems like you might... I feel like it's not that you're triggered. It seems like maybe you're not telling anybody about it. But you're taking it. There's two aces here. So this is a yes. This is a confirmation. It seems like it could be very beneficial for you. Like either financially or when it comes to love. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is like everything you've ever wanted, right? And you may have felt like you made a mistake. King of Wands in reverse. I'm dead, Courtney. Stop! Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? There's somebody that's a little in their ego when it comes to like working with you. You know? Why though? The Seven of Swords? They're feeling like they have to be careful with you, or they can't be too risky with you, or there might be a fear, maybe a past disappointment or a fear of rejection. So it's like they're kind of, because this is what we do, right? When we feel insecure, we wear our ego. We wear our ego like armor, because it's almost like armor. Our ego is like our armor to protect us from the external realities of the world. You know, that's why I created Bratty Cupcakes. You know, Bratty's Tarot. That's why I created that whole personality from a long time ago. Because it was like I couldn't do something by myself. So it just feels like there's somebody here who, in order to work with you or in order to get together with you, it's like they have to put on some kind of front in order to, because they feel like you have high standards and you're upset with them, or what's that Nine of Wands? But you seem to be wanting this person's attention anyway. You know? This person fucks with your head. But you love them. This could be somebody that could be a family member. There could be a family member who's intimidated by you, but it could also just be, it could be like a lover or something. What's going on between these two, please? The Six of Cups. Could be like a really, like, maybe a close friendship, or maybe you guys have a history or known each other for a while, or for some of you there could be literal feelings here, but it feels like you guys are like pretending, or okay, for some of you. All right, it doesn't have to be that. Then we have the Knight of Cups, so let's see. The Three of Wands in reverse, the Strength, and the Page of Cups in reverse. Why the Page of Cups in reverse? The Hierophant in reverse. There's that someone's being super cautious, but they're coming anyway. There's some, if this is not you, there could be somebody that's taking action towards you in regards to a love matter, because they're sick and tired of waiting on your ass to come around. But they could be like, it almost feels like they're right on the brink of reaching out by the end of the week. Like they're right on the brink of making their way to you, because they're sick and tired of waiting on your ass, and they're starting to feel fucking pissed, you know? That's what it looks like. But there's a fear here. Three of Swords, a fear of getting their heart broken. They're trying not to play victim. Like it feels like they're trying to be a man, you know, or they're trying to be a woman. They're trying not to like play victim with you. You know, they may want to like force their points and this is what it is and da da da. But it's like they're trying not to. They're like basically somebody wants your love and is refraining from being a fucking dick. You know, I just gotta be honest. Okay, so. Advice for somebody is Mercury. So there needs to be clear-cut communication right now. Mercury is currently retrograde, so look at the house that it's going retrograde for you specifically, and that may tell you like what is being rediscussed, you know, what is being revisited, what or who is coming back from the past, or what you're returning to. It looks like you're returning to something. Is Mercury going retrograde in your 9th house for Capricorn risings? So maybe you're going back to a place that you've been before. Like maybe you're traveling, or maybe you're going back to an old belief system, or maybe you're re-educating yourself on something. For some of you, maybe it's a higher level of commitment that you're rethinking, or a legality. But it seems positive, whatever it is, okay? Let's move on. I don't want to stay on that forever. Alright. Show me Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. I gotta get that new Moon and Virgo video out by tomorrow. You should have been a man when I told you to on a bumper sticker. I don't know why I heard that. That's what I heard though. So if I hear it, I'm just gonna say it. I don't say everything that I hear. Sometimes I hear some really like crazy stuff, and I feel like it's just because I'm channeling one of y'all's thoughts or something. What's up, Vanessa? Good to see you. All right, what's going on for Aquarius this week, please? Last shuffle. Three of Cups, Chariot in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. What's that, Three of Cups? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you're not feeling it in love so much, you know, or you could be feeling a little emotionally disconnected even from yourself. Because I feel like you're walking away from something with that Eight of Cups because you feel like you could do better or you feel like you deserve better, which you probably do. So it seems like for some of you, you're getting together with a person. Like you're getting together with, you know, a friend, a coworker, something like that. Maybe you're going for drinks after work or something. You're just very focused on like your job, your business, your house, your kids, paying your bills, whatever it is you got going on, and you really don't feel like you have time for the bullshit, right? Because you may feel like somebody's too apprehensive about you. They won't make a decision. You could also feel like, you know, you really need to focus on your money and not love right now. You may be like, okay, I need to focus on like my friendships and my money, or, you know, my house, my bills, etc., my kids, whatever I got going on, because you feel like something is just taking its sweet ass time, or you feel like someone or something is not giving you what you're worth in a situation. Why is that Eight of Cups there? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, you could have give someone an ultimatum, okay? Or you feel like the money's not right, or you feel like the commitment isn't there with someone. So you could be like, all right, fuck off, you know? Excuse my language. To be honest. You have the Chariot in reverse. What's up, Polly? The lip gloss, honey. Ace of Swords. I just heard Don't Let Go by En Vogue. I get that song a lot. The Magician in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. It's the High Priestess in reverse. Judgment. Why the Chariot? S, thank you so much for the super chat question. I really feel like you are deciding whether or not to reach out to somebody. That's what it looks like. You're deciding whether or not to speak your truth, because at this point you're just kind of like fed up with something because you feel like someone's being a pussy, or you've kind of lost your patience in a situation because you feel like there was no legitimate decision being made, but you're still like wondering, should I just like be honest about something? Should I speak my truth? You know, you're trying to make a good judgment call on whether or not to speak your truth in a situation. What's that Magician? The Star. I heard I'm better than this. Okay. Yeah, there might be an ending with that Death card. It feels like you are walking away from somebody and spending more time with friends. I feel like you're iffy because you may just be at this point where you're trying to like take a back seat and really heal yourself, because you may feel like there was something that was just wasted potential, in all honesty, and you may be making that judgment call to like I don't know. You're either gonna speak it or you're not. It just seems like you're kind of deciding whether or not you will because you're fed up with something. What's that Ace of Swords about? The Moon. You may be wanting to speak your truth, like speak your feelings about a situation, you know? Like the shit that you've suppressed for a while, but you may be asking yourself, like, is it actually worth it, you know? And I mean, that star energy is you. I want to say there could be somebody here who's made you, like, doubt your own potential, whatever that may be about, whether it's your looks, your career, you as a partner, you know? And you could be kind of like reconciling that within yourself, you know, and like suppressing, because the thing is that I feel like you have your own personal truth about something and you don't really feel the need to prove yourself to someone. That's what it feels like. You're just like, okay, bye. There's literally a TikTok that's kind of viral right now. And it's audio from Cassie from Euphoria. And everyone's doing the video where they're just like, okay, bye. That's what I'm getting. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. I feel like somebody's pussyfooting around. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. It just feels like somebody's pussyfooting around, you know? And you're just like, okay, that's great, you know? Thank you for coming, right? It's... Yeah, you're not talking about it. Yeah, somebody didn't make a decision. Somebody didn't man up, woman up, whatever it is, and it's like, you just don't have time for the fucking games. You're like, either you're in or you're out, or something like that. You know? Whether it's about love, a family member, I don't know. But you're just like, I don't need to prove myself. Or like, even, like, what's the point? You know, sometimes you get to a point with people where you're just like, what's the point of even saying how I feel? You're not even receptive, you know, or whatever. You got Saturn. So this is about hard work, determination, okay? You could be feeling a little like struggle bus this week, to be honest. But it seems like you're working through it. And I would say this. I almost said Capricorn. Well, Saturn does rule Capricorn, so maybe that's why. Duh. And you. But this is also your ruling planet, you know? And so I feel like this is kind of like a backup, like Saturn saying like, hey, bitch, I have your back, you know? Kind of like that, right? And for my Aquarius risings, Saturn is in your second house anyway. So this just may be saying like, be careful of your finances. Don't go spending like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get crazy. But yeah, I don't feel like it's bad. I just feel like you're not putting up with shit, you know? Okay. All right, last but not least. Actually, let's do these cards. We haven't done these cards tonight. Let's do Pisces. Aw, thank you, Natalie. All right, what's going on for Pisces this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Last shuffle. Bye, Shireen. Four of Wands, okay. Girls just wanna have fun. Nine of Swords, Emperor in reverse. Ew. Okay, well, let's see. You're welcome, Shireen. What's that Four of Wands? The Adjustment card. It's kind of like the Justice card in this deck. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel responsible for a missed opportunity because of a third party or because of your refusal to get on the same page with another person. Courtney Renee, thank you so much for the super chat question. It feels like you're trying to, why the Ten of Cups in reverse? The King of Cups. It feels like you really love somebody or you have strong feelings for someone, or for some of you, you're confessing to a therapist about how a family or a relationship situation is fucked up. What's that adjustment about? The Five of Wands. It feels like you and somebody else maybe had some kind of fight, or there's some kind of internal conflict that you have going on that you may be like expressing yourself or telling somebody about. Or for some of you, if this is a love situation, you could be finally being honest about a missed opportunity, or why there is a missed opportunity, why the two of you couldn't be on the same page about something, why it didn't work out. There's definitely strong feelings here, though. Tell me about that Four of Wands. The Three of Swords in reverse. It seems like you're trying to resolve a situation with someone. It doesn't look bad. It just looks like you're trying to, like, make something right. For some of you, this could be reverse, okay? But it looks like you're trying to make something right. Tell me about that Nine of Swords. The Two of Swords in reverse. There is some worry, you know. The Judgment. You're trying to have a reconciliation. You know, I hate to sound so cliche, but you are. Queen and King of Cups. There's somebody, if you're showing up as the masculine, so reverse it if you need to, but there's a feminine here who you may be coming back together with, but this person could be like at their wits end with you basically, and has lost their patience and is separating themselves from you, or just like disappointed with anything that you have to say or anything that, you know, you're offering basically. And so this person is really like, this person is stressed out, and I feel like you're stressed out about this person. What's that Two of Swords in reverse? You could be deciding to finally like find out, like, do you still love me, or do you care about me, or why is the Queen of Cups in reverse? The Hierophant. The Four of Swords in reverse. This person doesn't feel like you're marriage material or relationship or commitment material, or this person is stressed out because they feel like there's something unconventional about this, or that you guys have different morals, values, spiritual, religious beliefs, and there's something about that that stresses this person out or makes this person not really trust you. And so it's like you're deciding to speak your truth and have some kind of reconciliation, and they may be speaking theirs as well. Can you tell me why that Nine of Swords is there? The Eight of Wands in reverse. You're afraid to be honest. For some of you, you're at a distance. Courtney, thank you so much for that super chat question. For some of you, you're at a distance, and that's kind of like stressing you out. There's some kind, or it's that there's some kind of emotional distance happening between the two of you that is stressing you out. What's happening during this Judgment? The King of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to show up for someone. Like you're trying to show up as like a provider, a protector. Yeah, because you feel like this is your Empress. You feel like this is like your person, you know, like the creme de la creme. But the Emperor in reverse, I feel like you're not happy with like the outcome that you're getting. Something about that Emperor in reverse. The Three of Cups. I don't feel like you care. I feel like you're like dead set on this reconciliation. The Eight of Swords. The Seven of Cups in reverse. What's that about? The Eight of Cups. Ooh. The Tower, the Hermit. I'm not gonna lie, it feels like you guys are having a wake-up call. Why is the Emperor in reverse? The Ten of Wands. Because you feel like you're putting in all of this effort, and you feel like you're not really getting anywhere when it comes to coming together with another person. And so, what's that Eight of Swords? Ace of Cups in reverse. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. You feel like this person is not responding in the way that you want, and it's pissing you off, and you're trying to control the situation by like carrying all of the weight. It's like, it's, you know, and it's like this person may be like, no, I know the reality of the situation. Like, no, you know, like I'm just gonna be honest. This person's like giving you a reality check or something. Rach, thank you so much. What's the issue between these two? Like, what happened, or like what's the issue? The Magician in reverse. Someone was a liar or a manipulator, or like did not really, a trickster, like somebody who didn't show up as their authentic self. Strength in reverse, because they weren't confident in themselves, and now they're regretting it, and they feel like a loser basically. So obviously that's you, I don't know. So we have House 4 for advice. Okay, so this is about nurturing. This is about, it can be about like your childhood. Maybe there's some things you need to reconcile in regards to your childhood. Maybe you need to spend some more time in the home, find some peace and comfort there. There could be some nurturing that needs to happen between the two of you as well. You know, maybe you need to be more nurturing and not like try to come off so like abrasive. I'm not saying that you're doing that, but that can be why that card came out, right? Because you're showing up as the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so just be cautious. So thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure. I'm now going to go into my super chatters, and then I'm going to call it a night, okay? So you can either wait for your super chat to be read, or you can come back when my wonderful Rick does the timestamps. So let's do this. Alrighty. All right, let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. Super chat answers, please. You're welcome, Jose. Alright. I don't think I'll need to shuffle another deck, but just, well, I'll just wait. Zaza, hey V, is Billy going to come towards me? King of Pentacles in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. I don't think so. He's being a stubborn dick right now, you know? Oh, God. He could be being a total stubborn dick right now because he could feel like you guys have a difference in morals, values, spiritual, religious beliefs, or he's just being a dick. He's like trying to prove his point. You know what I mean? Power of the P, business advice. How shall I move next so that everything runs smoothly? Ace of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands. If you're needing help, I would ask for it. You may have a lack of clarity in regards to some kind of responsibility. I would say, like, don't do something on your own. I would ask for assistance in some way. I don't know if you need, like, a social media manager. I don't know if you need, like, somebody to actually physically help you in some way, but that's what it's kind of saying. Wagos, planning to change workplace soon. Will it be local or abroad? Just waiting for the right time. Anything the cards say my future works dynamic setup. Will it be local or abroad? Will it be local versus no? No, looks like it will be abroad. That's what I got for you. Darcy Stryker, B, you truly have inspired me. I am wholeheartedly in love with D, who is into drugs heavily right now. I know I can't be with him, but is he going to go to jail or die? Ever going to realize? All right, what's going to happen with this guy? I can't predict death, okay, but... Knight of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse. He doesn't really have a plan. Feels like he's kind of stuck in one place, or he thinks that he is. Inconsistent. Here you are. I feel like you're this Queen of Pentacles, being nurturing, etc. But it's not like he's really getting his shit together. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Don't like go overboard trying to prove yourself to this person. I'm not gonna lie, with that Eight of Cups in reverse, seems like you're kind of settling in a situation and he's just simply not growing up. Your advice is House 11. Maybe get him some help, or you know, this can be like humanitarian causes. You know, hang out with friends, like-minded groups. You know, the thing about people who are addicts is that they're not going to change for you usually. They're gonna have to get so tired of their own shit that they want to do it themselves, and I know because I was an addict. Bonnie, thank you so much for that super chat. I love you, Darcy. Good luck. Peacekeeper Tarot. Will my life be better by the end of October? I love ya. This sucks. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. All right, let me see. Let me see end of October. The Hermit. The Page of Cups. Could be like rediscovering your inner child. What's that? Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Wands. You could be feeling a little low in confidence. I would say put more effort into, like, it's going to sound stupid, but into like your confidence. Like, what is it that makes you confident? Is it like working out? Is it getting in touch with your creativity? Like, what is it? It seems like you're kind of keeping to yourself. You're kind of going within a lot. You could be getting a little creative as well. King of Swords. I feel like you're getting advice from somebody. Yeah, it seems like you're getting in touch with your inner child is what it looks like. Not to sound like one of those corny tarot readers, but that's what it looks like to me. King of Swords, Nine of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands. I think that there's somebody here who's trying to give you advice on a situation, on how to be more content, on how to live your life, on how to get to what it is that you want. Here's that confidence showing up again. So with that Page of Wands, I feel like somebody's giving you some advice that is helping you regain your momentum or regain your confidence again. So I don't think it looks bad. It looks good to me. Chanel. Hello, no specific question. Whatever comes out, please. Thank you. Right? Temperance in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. What's that Temperance in reverse? The Three of Wands. Advice for this? This is telling you to go after something that you want. This is telling you not to wait around for it, I feel. Like there's some kind of opportunity that could be very financially beneficial for you, but you could be like in the dumps about a guy, or because this Queen of Cups in reverse is not looking at that Ace of Pentacles. And so I'm feeling like there's something going on where you're needing to get your head out of the sand, basically, and you're needing to fight for something. You're needing to move forward. You're needing to defend yourself in a situation, and defending yourself can also show up as like getting up and doing the work that matters, doing the stuff that's going to get you where it is that you're trying to go. So I would say don't sit around and wait on something to happen for you. If you don't feel content with something, then figure out how to get there, you know, is basically what it's saying. FG Macrids, tell me what the cards say about my finances soon. Four of Cups, Nine of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands in reverse. It's a little disappointing, but you're hanging in there. Like the Nine of Wands, the Four of Cups is like, okay, I'm disappointed with my situation. This fucking sucks. But the Nine of Wands is after a long battle, after a long hurdle of some sort. It seems like there's maybe some kind of information that you find out with that Knight of Swords, which causes you to not be like, have any internal conflict about like maybe a decision that you need to make or something like that. The Nine of Wands is somebody who's been through the ringer and is like, oh my God, finally, I'm so glad I made it out. So there's hope for you. I don't feel like it's going to be just total shit or anything like that. So I feel like you're going to come out on top here. Just give it time and put in the energy. Carpe Diem, happy Sunday. What is going to be going on in my love life between now and the end of the month? Ugh. There could be somebody who's kind of just love bombing the shit out of you. They could be misjudging you, taking you for being naive, or you could misjudge them and think that they're sincere when they're not. King of Cups in reverse is like the type of person to say whatever they think you want to hear in order to get in your pants. So be careful of a Scorpio specifically, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just somebody who's the archetype of like the lover boy, but like the player low-key. Carpe Diem, I mean, sorry about that. Courtney Renee, why is Kevin hurt when it comes to our connection? He's not the one that's constantly from Sun, just barely. Seven of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reverse, because he may feel like you see him for the real him, and that could kind of hurt his ego a little bit. The Empress in reverse and the Page of Swords. He may feel like you're better than him, but I feel like you may trigger some kind of mommy issues, or his issues with women specifically. He may feel little next to you sometimes. Not literally, but like metaphorically, you know what I mean? Like not feel man enough. It's almost like he feels like you see the real him and he doesn't like it. Some people don't like to be seen. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Cassie, is L the guy from With? Full of it? Like the others I am attract. Okay. Is he full of it? We'll go with that. What's the death in reverse? Ace of Wands. What's the world in reverse first? If this is a past person, he's having a hard time letting go of you. It feels like he's willing to kind of like risk it all in order to have something with you. I'm not seeing anything negative here per se, but he may be trying to, if this is somebody from the past, he may not have changed necessarily, or it's just that he's very like focused on holding on to this, you know? I think he's very sexually attracted. I see 2 aces here, so I mean, that's not bad. I don't think he's full of it. I don't think he's playing games, but you know, don't quote me on that. Anna Banana. Hi V, the outcome if I decide to hear him out and try to resolve the issue with him. Okay. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Swords in reverse if you try to resolve the issue. So this is momentum forward. This is maybe him taking the initiative. This is letting bygones be bygones. It's like things are moving forward in a positive direction and we're getting unstuck. Outcome if we just block. Knight of Pentacles, the Tower in reverse, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're going to mosey on along. You know? Feel like you're going to mosey on along. You know, what's that Tower in reverse? Let me ask. King of Wands in reverse. If this is the type of person who has an ego or a lot of pride, you may be able to end up kind of dodging that and move on, you know? So I don't feel like, let me get some advice. Aries energy, so I feel like this is saying like you need to be the one that decides, you need to be the one that takes initiative and make sure that you're implementing healthy boundaries. All right, let's see. Mused or Mused, is Sag planning on making a move to get to know me personally after leaving the job? Eight of Wands in reverse, Hangman in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is somebody that's really not gonna do the reaching out. I feel like you're going to. Whoever the feminine is. That's what I was getting initially. What's my best approach to have during the transitions? Don't make any quick, reckless decisions. Trust your intuition. What's that Star in reverse? This is saying don't feel intimidated. Have a little bit more faith in yourself with something. Have more faith that you can run up against the competition and still sweat it out and win, you know, in some way. I know that sounds weird, but that's what I got for you. Like, don't feel intimidated, or don't start to dig into your fears and be too afraid to take a leap. Like, that's what it's saying. Like, don't let your insecurities get the worst of you. You know what I mean? Get the best of you, whatever. S, what is happening next in love? Thank you. You may miss out on an opportunity. You know, I'm just saying. 2 of Swords, the Lovers, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. You could have somebody who comes in who's like a divine connection in some way. And you could end up like being too paranoid or not really being sure or something like that. And this person could be like, all right, well, fuck it, right? And then you're going to end up regretting it. Or somebody does that to you. Okay. Perky, thank you so much. What's up, Set a Fire in My Soul? That's okay. The timestamps will be available. S, his current thoughts. Thank you. Seems like he's having a hard time. Seeming like he's hurt over something, either you or a money situation or something else, but it seems like he's in pain. He's in emotional pain over something. Courtney Renee, what is Kevin not telling me that he actually wants to tell me? That he doubts himself. He feels like he's a waste of time, or maybe this is. Feeling insecure when it comes to commitment. Ugh, 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. This guy has like super insecurity issues of not feeling good enough. Be careful of a third party with that 3 of Cups in reverse. You know, I'm not going to lie. This is somebody who very much doesn't listen to their own intuition and then ends up wasting their time in a situation, or You know, he may be wanting to be honest with you that he feels like maybe something isn't right now. I feel like this is the type of person afraid to give it their all, because if they give it their all and then they fail, and it doesn't work out, they'll feel like a failure. You know what I mean? Like, that may be what he wants to tell you but doesn't tell you. I don't like it. Thank you, Courtney. Courtney number 2. What does my week have in store? Thanks, V. I got you. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 6 of Wands in reverse. You could feel like you're getting on the same page with people. Strength in reverse. You could feel like you're getting on the same page with somebody or a group of people or a collaboration, even if it's at work. But you could feel like you're doing all of the work and not getting the credit, or you could feel like something is still not a success even though you and somebody else are on the same page, which is kind of like killing the vibe or like killing your confidence in some way. The Knight of Cups, the Justice in reverse, and the 6 of Swords. You may be moving on from some kind of situation because you feel like you're not getting noticed, or you feel like you're not getting what you're worth in a situation. You know, you may be like showing up and like nobody's noticing, or a person is just like not offering you what you deserve when you're showing up, you know? This is, you know, this could be something like, you know, when, like in high school, when you get together with a group of people and like you end up doing all the work and like everybody gets credit for it, you know, or something like that. You know what I mean? So I just be cautious of that. You could be getting very creative this week if that's your thing. Rach, I'm content but want some more career fulfillment. What can I do to maximize my talents and make more money? The thing that you do the best with the least amount of effort is going to give you the most emotional fulfillment and is going to balance you out. So, like, I'm very good at expressing myself, or like trying to heal people, or like creative things, right? And I can be creative even in tarot. You know what I mean? It's like even incorporating the thing that you love the most, right? Like today I just posted, I love acting as well. It's something I really like to do, right? I even today incorporated it on my YouTube channel, and just all I did, I acted in a video, right? Acted in a video. And then as the caption, I put, what zodiac sign is this? Right? That's like incorporating the things that I love to do. Like even when I started that Where Dead Flowers Bloom page, right? Because I love to write and I created videos and did all of that. It's what I love to do, and I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? Integrate. I hope that makes sense. S, what is P thinking about me, or how does he remember me? Like, you've been through some shit, or the two of you have been through some shit that maybe caused some kind of disconnect. He feels like you're a soulmate of some sort, but feels like maybe there's something that is unhinged, or something that never got resolved between the two of you. Hold on. Please act out each zodiac sign. I did that when I first joined TikTok back in 2020, and those videos were really popular, but then I got banned, and then my second account, I got 100,000 fans, and then I ended up getting hacked, and they stole my account. Jealousy's a bitch. So mad about that. I'm still fucking tight over that shit. That always happens to me, stuff like that. All right, let's see. But on to bigger and better things, right, guys? Positivity. Bonnie Stewart, what does Danny think of me? Magician in reverse and 4 of Swords in reverse. So this is kind of giving me like mental energy, because the Magician is Mercury and the 4 of Swords is mental energy. So this could be somebody who's like mentally unhinged, or somebody who has a lot of insecurities or doubts, you know, is, I don't want to say fucked up mentally, but this person feels, let me put it like this, I'm going to be honest. This person feels like you're a little mentally unstable, or you're not healed from something, and because you're not healed from something, you doubt yourself a lot. Okay. Sorry, Bonnie. What is he not telling me? Oof. He's getting ready to go somewhere, or he's looking for something. What is he looking for? He may be wanting to take it. It could be that he wants to take a chance elsewhere, or he's waiting for something to come along. What's the thing? What's the thing? An opportunity that was lost. Could be financial. He may have spent too much money, or he's waiting on some information about an opportunity that was lost, and he's not really feeling like lovey-dovey right now. Jesus. God, you know, sometimes I just... Anyway, I hope that helped you guys. I love all of you. Rick, thank you for being such a rock star. Thank you guys so much for being here. I absolutely adore you. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.